Hey friends, it's me, that girl Luli. Now friends, today I am bringing you guys the naked truth, just as I do every time that you're on my channel. And it is also Thursday Truth. But before I get into today's message of the day, let me just tell y'all a little bit of what's been going on with me and a little bit of what will be happening with the naked truth. Now, this past Tuesday, friends, was Tuesday topic. I did not put a video on purpose. And the reason being is because as of late, I've been involved in a lot of projects on social media. Projects being, I've been doing my own skits on Instagram. So if you guys want to follow me, definitely that girl Luli, ThatGirlLuly. I can't tell you how many people think it's spelled with a D and that there's a U in the girl. I speak English, proper English. Anywho, so on Instagram, you can catch my skits. Also on YouTube, you can check some of the pranks that I've been involved with lately with Mike Be Funny. It's Mike Befunny. He's a good friend of mine, guys. Definitely check him out. Subscribe to his channel. He's awesome. But when I first met him, I kind of pranked him and asked him to suck my toes. So if you guys want to know what happened with that, definitely check them out. We have over 100,000 views. The last time I checked, guys, it was like 110,000 or something crazy like that. So definitely check that out. And then he decided to prank me back with my little sister, which I didn't find too funny. And I literally lost it. And we have almost 10,000 views on that one last time I checked a few days ago. So friends, go check that out. Please, at the end of this video, leave me some feedback, whether it be comment, whether it be inbox, or whether you find me on Instagram and leave me a DM, all right? But to the core, the naked truth will always be what I've envisioned it to be. I want it to be a place where people can feel like they got that push that they needed, where they feel motivated, where they now feel like they're not alone. And that being said, I want to take that hopefully one day internationally, bring that motivation, that positivity worldwide. So friends, please don't feel like you're going to come on my channel and be like, this is not the naked truth. It's not going to be cheesy. It's not going to be all about that. At the end of the day, I know what my goal is. So I do want to show you guys more of who I am, though, because a lot of people have said, well, I want to know the girl who's giving me advice, who's trying to help me. So friends, listen, auntie, ask and you shall receive, okay? You will have more of Luli, I promise. But moving right along, friends, okay? Thursday Truth. This is to anybody out there who feels like they've been crawling through life as of lately, who feels like they just can't catch a break and they're this close to throwing in the towel and quitting and giving up. Don't do it. Look at me. I'm repeating this for you one more time. Do not give up, man. Do not quit. I don't care what's going on in your life right now. I don't care what hardship. I don't care if you're broke. I don't care if you're living in the street. I don't care what's happening to you, man. First and foremost, as cliche as it sounds, it can always be worse. Second off, you're literally telling God, hey, that miracle that you about to give me in a couple weeks, I don't want it. No gracias. But guess what you're also saying? When you stop and you quit right before your miracle and your blessings are supposed to come to you, you're telling yourself, you're telling God that you still have not learned the lesson that you need to learn in that specific time in your life. So guess what's going to happen? You now become a magnet to negativity. You now become somebody who feels like, all right, yeah, I just can't do this anymore. You start to damn yourself. You're like, this is never going to happen for me. I can't do this. I'll never be that. I'm fat. I'm ugly. Guys, you are casting spells on yourself. So now on top of you missing your miracle that you were so close to receiving, you are now becoming more of a negative person. You're now trying to live this human experience without actually acknowledging the soul within you. And I tell you guys this all the time. The divinity you have inside is more powerful than any of you guys even realize. You are a soul, a spirit, a God in a vessel on this world trying to live a human experience. So when you don't acknowledge the soul or the spirit and you don't feed it and nourish it appropriately, you're actually telling yourself, hey, you know what? I have no problem being on autopilot. And that's why you are so exhausted. That's why you're so tired all the time. That's why you don't want to do this anymore. Not because you're sleep deprived, not because you're not eating healthy, not because of other things. Yes, those contribute to the human flesh and to the factors of the vessel being tired. But if you were meditating, if you were loving yourself appropriately, if you were taking care of yourself, not just everyone else around you constantly, you would have energy. You would have the motivation to want to keep going. But unfortunately, you've been conditioned to believe that this 9 to 5, the kids you take care of, the husband or wife you have, the friends who take advantage of you, the family that asks too much of you, is the way that you're supposed to live your life. But what happens, friends, is you are tired of being mundane. You're tired of the same monotonous schedule every single day. So it starts with you, friends. Once you start to love yourself, respect yourself, take care of yourself, you're going to realize that your blessing and your miracle is right there. You're going to open your eyes and see it. You're going to realize that no reward can be given without actually having been through certain levels. And here's the thing, friends, you have to understand that so many people believe that there's a finish line. It's probably one of the most common misconceptions. So people are constantly trying to fight with other people to reach this finish line. But here's the thing. First and foremost, there is a finish line, but there's a finish line for all of us. And that finish line comes when you take your last breath. When you are done breathing, when you are done in this body, in this temple that you have here in this world, that is your finish line. And guess what? You have to answer to God when you're done with this finish line. When you're done and you get there, you have to make sure that you became the person that you was always supposed to become. Because guess what? There are consequences. So if you are living this whole life just letting time pass you by and you're not experiencing who you're meant to be, you're always going to be uncomfortable. You're always going to feel tired. You're always going to be exhausted. And you're not living the appropriate life that you should on this world. The whole point, you asked for the life that you have. Believe it or not, before you were even here, you knew what you were going to go through. But you felt that with your divinity, when you were the soul and not the human, you felt like you could do it. You felt like, you know what, I could take that on. So what happened? You came into this world and you've been corrupted. You've been blinded. People have taught you that you are human trying to live a divine experience. And that is not true, friends. It's the other way around. So again, stop thinking there is a finish line. What you need to do is constantly compete with yourself. All right. That finish line, again, that's the end. That's when everything's done and over with. There's not a finish line, because if there was a finish line and then you continue to live, that means that you can never be better than when you got to that finish line. And that's why some people will never grow any further than where they've been, because they believe that they've already gotten there, whether it's through money, through fame, through power, whatever type of level they've reached in their life. If they feel like that's the epitome of it, they're not going to keep going. All right, friends. So I'm telling you right now, when you want to quit, don't. When you feel like you want to stay stagnant for a little bit because you finally reached somewhere where you've been fighting to get to, don't. Do not get comfortable. When you feel like you want to skip a mental health day, do not. Take care of yourself. All right, friends, I'm telling you right now, the miracle is about to happen, man. Do not give up, and do not set finish lines for yourself, expectations that you know that even if you reach, now what? And that's with anybody. When you get to the point where you're like, wow, I've been waiting so long for this, you ask yourself, well, now what? I'm bored now. I need to do something else. Keep going, friends. Do not stop, all right? And listen, I tell you guys all the time, I'm not perfect, man. You know how many times I wanted to be like, bro, but I don't. I keep going. And because of that, I've become a better person through it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. This is the naked truth. I love you all. And please remember to leave me some feedback and comments, because I definitely will be coming soon with some pranks, some skits, etc. I love you guys. Until next time, friends.